welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Shayla. Thank you so much for joining me. Today we are going to be doing some glue booking. I know. If you have seen my past glue book videos, you'll notice that this is very different. And the reason is this is a different kind of glue book. I obviously I'm a crafter. I do junk journal type things. I love paper crafts. That's kind of my jam, and I love vintage. But sometimes I see really great ideas, and I'm scared they're gonna crawl away from me or something. So what I did is I created I would say this an idea glue book for all of my crafty ideas. And I chose this book mostly because it's just really pretty. It's huge. I think this is probably close to like 15 inches tall. And there's a lot of paper in there. And it's fabric covered, which I really liked. I don't know if you can see that. It's very, very pretty. And so I thought this would be a fun little journal to do some glue booking, some inspirational glue booking that I could come back to and be like, ooh, this makes me want to create this or try this. So that's kind of the point behind this, if you will. Inspiration book of sorts. My apologies for my nails. They are not done, but I figured y'all wouldn't mind too much. So let me show you what I've done so far just to give you kind of an idea of what this book is. So this is my first page. Okay. I am using some gel pens. These are I think they're Sakura. I'm not sure. But yes, Sakura. They are the Jelly Roll Moonlight pens because these are very bright. Not the white ones. These are just some white gel pens that I have that I got probably like, I don't know, Dollar Tree or something. I didn't pay much for these. And then, yeah, these are the Jelly Roll. These are some of them. This isn't the whole collection, but I just dug up these in case I wanted some variety from the white. Okay, so I like craft magazines. I can find them pretty easily at one of my thrift stores, so I always kind of peruse them every now and again. And sometimes there's really great things in there. So I'll kind of show you what I have put here. And so I kind of put down, the picture. I cut it from the magazine, as you do with glue booking. And then I put, a little note. It says, make journals to sell that are mostly blank, but have a few pre-done decorated pages throughout the book. And then it says, this was probably the article I was reading, and it said that they used cheesecloth that was dyed with alcohol inks, which I thought was super cool. Great idea. I have both of those things. So I wrote that down so I would know later on when I look at it what it is. And then see, I wrote, love the crow border on the page's edge, which is this right here. I thought that would be really cool to do, like piece papers together to make this and kind of have these like tucking out. And it doesn't have to be crows. It could be like butterfly wings or hearts or something like that. So I thought that was fun. And don't you just love this art style? It's so fun. It's very like, it looks Tim Holtz-esque. I love it. Okay. And then this says washer edge. So if you can see, this was like someone's art journal, and they actually like stitched washers to the edge, which I thought was extra neat. And then this one is buttons, a button edge, which is just so cool. How do you even think to do that? And then this one I just liked. It says through the rabbit hole. And I thought it was neat. So they cut out the circles in the middle. So each circle was like a window to the next page. I don't think I'm talented enough to do that, but it is super inspirational and it kind of gets the brain juices going. And then this I thought was really cute that they took a tag. I don't know if there's a thing on the back of who made it. I want to say I probably got this from Whatnot, but I'm not sure. And if you don't know, Whatnot is a place where I sell my handcraft goods. I'll put the link in the description. But it looks like they took a piece of embroidered linen and then they just sewed it onto a tag. I mean, how cute is that? I do have some cute linen, so I thought that was a good idea. Put that back in there. Perfect. And let's move on to the next one. So this one I found And we're just going to go run through them really quick. Oh, I think I lost the other side. Yeah. These were pinned to the other side. This was an example. So these I found, and I guess this was for like an instructor at one point. It kind of has like the, you know, instructor, like how to do it or whatever, or, you know, do that effect, but it's image on acetate. So this is an example of that. And it looks like they just did some glitter on the back to make it show through. I just thought that was super cool. And then the glitter lace, it's sticker paper, lace, and glitter in 2 colors. And it tells you how to do that too. And I wrote matte fixative on there for some reason. I'm sure if I read it, I would understand my madness. And then this was a separate idea I just really loved. Just covering the, did I make this one? I might have made this because this looks, I have an automotive book. I might have made this. Who knows? But either way, it's a good idea. Taking just a book spine and then backing it with something super cute and then adding a little eyelet and some lace and you have a tag or a bookmark, both. Okay, so moving on. And this one is more of a, this is a removable. This one's more of an inspiration page. So there's nothing really on here that I would probably create myself. Maybe something like this, but I don't do a lot of beadwork, so probably not. But I love beads, so I have a bead background. It says create on there. It's super fun. This is from an artist in a magazine who makes this crazy, beautiful costume work. And I just thought that was super inspiring. And then it says a handsome wire frame supports a harvest of art beads. I just liked that sentence, so I put it on there. And there's like the artist for this little spirit doll. Super cute. Look, it has a calligraphy nib for like a, I don't know, a pokey tool or something. But I liked it. And I love the beads, especially that one, the ladybug, because you know I like ladybugs. And then this was attached to it. This is something I had found too, thrifting. And I just thought it was super neat. It's laminated. It's made by, I guess that's the email. I don't know. Maybe don't. It's 2002. That email probably doesn't exist. But I just thought it was really neat. It looks like they stamped on paper and added some eyelets for movement. And then they added an actual clock face. Isn't that cool? Super neat. So I really liked that and I wanted to hang on to it. I don't know if I'll ever make something like that, but it's a neat idea for like a paper doll. Okay, and now we move to our blank page. So let's get started. This is going to be just kind of relaxing, hopefully. Let me see, adjust you just a little bit so you can see. I'm trying to not get my, sorry about that. Okay, sorry about that. Let's continue on. So I have 2 piles right now going. So this pile right here is the pile of images that inspire me but are not like actual tangible like ideas. Like I'm like, ooh, I want to make that. This is my pile of potential tangible ideas that inspire me. So I'm going to start by kind of adding some decorative elements. I have a lot of different things in here. I cut out a paintbrush, these paintbrushes, some art. Again, if you pick up craft or art books, usually it'll have people's art in it, which makes for really great like background images. I definitely liked this one. It says talking to paper is talking to the divine. Paper is patient. Each time you scratch on it, you trace a part of yourself and thus part of the world, and thus part of the grammar of the universe. Isn't that so great? I loved it. I thought that was really neat. Kind of just go through them quickly with ya. Look at that. So much going on, so much to look at. It looks like a painting. I wonder how people even paint this stuff. These were all, I think, from the same artist, kind of the same style. And then I have like a color swatch, which I thought was cool. It's a little bent. That's okay. This is a store, I guess. Shipwreck Beads. I just liked the name. And I thought this was really cool. I'll never make anything like that, but I appreciate really pretty beadwork and textile work. Same with this one. I mean, imagine how much time it takes to just do all of that. I also have this, pages. You can always cut out words too, not necessarily images. This was like a bead show, the whole bead show, and I liked the advertising. This was in, hang on just one second. Okay, sorry about that. I had to shut my door. It was getting a little loud out there. This one says, "You are the life to my heart and my soul." I loved that. I have, "Girl, do the work you love to do." And that's so sweet. This was another one, actually from the same artist with that like beadwork that you saw on the page before. Same artist. And then I just liked this little bead picture. So let's go ahead and let me select which idea I want to put down. Isn't that bird cute? Could totally make something like that. Okay, I really have been wanting to put this one down because I've had it stashed in my to-do kind of box or inspiration box for a minute. So I'm going to go ahead and put that one down. And I think I'll put it down right here. So I'm going to just scoot these over. They're not going far. Okay, so I thought this was super neat. I got this from some sort of art book a while back. You can tell by all the creases. I've hung on to it, which is impressive for me. But it's called House Books. So maybe we'll put that right there. And then, or maybe we'll just put it right there. And then I have, so that's like kind of a side view. But then I have like what they're supposed to look like closed, which I think is so cute. So maybe we go like that, and then maybe we actually go like that. Hopefully y'all can see that. So that would, let me zoom you out just a little bit. Okay, much better. Sorry, I had to adjust. You know, sometimes you think you have the good angle and then it's not the good angle. Okay, so maybe we can do something. Or am I doing this? I'm just trying to get as much of the image as I can. Ooh, I kind of like that. Okay, and then we can put this like right here. And then, let me get like that. And then we have this that we could just put down like that maybe. And then we leave a little bit of space, so if I want to write something, I definitely can. Okay, wardrobe change. I was a little chilly. All right, how many times can I stop the video today? Let's go ahead and glue these down. So I could either use my Scotch Create glue stick, which is great. I also have recently gotten this glue, which it's like art glitter glue, but I got it off of Amazon, the big A, and I really like it. So let's see. We'll just use the glue stick for today. Keep it simple. And I will be using my glue book, which is basically just an old book, not super old, but you know, a discarded book that had seen better days. And basically I just use it to keep my desk clean and my project clean. So okay, so I'm just gonna glue this down, and that way I don't have to worry about getting glue everywhere. Okay, and I'm just gonna stick it right down here. Perfect. And I think, okay, I just kind of check to see like where we're at. You know, if there's a lot of glue on there, then I'll switch. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Maybe you're making something along with me, or you're like, I want to start a glue book. I hope so. Isn't that so neat? Very cool. I love how they use the spoon too. Okay. So we're just gonna, and I'm gonna kind of angle it. So we lose a little bit of this book, but that's okay. I can see those two, and that's enough. So we'll glue that down. I'm sorry for the light. It's just the paper is a little crinkly because I've had it for so long. Talk about an overdue project. Okay, so then I'll just turn it around and stick it down. So I can use the next one. Okay. And this one, I'll angle this way. I'm trying to leave a little blank space in case I want to write a note or two. All right, and then perfect. Awesome. I like how whenever you're doing this, it's like you kind of glue it, or you kind of arrange it the way you want, but then it ends up taking a life of its own. Hopefully in a good way. But so this is what we have for this page. If you can see, let me zoom you out. All right. Super, super cute. I'm kind of wondering if there's any notes. I will say I'm noticing that the cover is a lot shorter than the pages, and I would imagine the pages you'd want to be thick, or at least these two, so that way it stands without bending. So I think I'm going to write a note about that, and let's hope that our pens work because I haven't tested them. Let me see if maybe I have a paper of sorts. Here, we can use one of my handy dandy Pusheen papers. Y'all know I love Pusheen. Oh my gosh, at the thrift store I found 2 Pusheens. I was so excited. They were little keychain ones, and one is a giraffe and the other one's a red panda. Oh, my day was totally made. Don't you love when that happens? All right, so let's test this out. Okay. You kind of have to just like get it going. And I feel like with gel pens, the less you press down on it, the better. Like if you just kind of, ooh, the pink looks so cute. Let's use the pink. Alrighty. So I'm just going to write on here. Zoom in. I'm going to write on here maybe use, no, there we go, use thick. Oh, it's not working. Okay, we might have to switch. That's okay. Let's try the white. Let's see if I can go over it. Use, oh, the white's so much better. Thick. You just have to get it started. Use thick cardstock. cardboard. Use thick cardboard on first 2 pages to make use thick cardboard on first 2 pages to make book stand. Perfect. Okay. There we go. All right, so let's zoom you out just a little bit. Perfect. So there we go. I probably should have tested my gel pens before. It's been a while since I've used them, okay? All right, so since we have kind of like a more functional type page here, let's go and do like a fun page on this side. So I kind of want to use maybe these, like one of those, and then we could do like a fun paintbrush type thing, and then I could put a little quote right there. I don't know if I have. Ooh, I like this one. Okay, so we're using our stash here. I think, let's see. Okay, I kind of like that. I know it's a little simple, but I like it. So let's glue this puppy down. Isn't that pretty? Look at that. And that's like, it's not creased or anything. That's actually part of the picture. All right. I will say just be careful doing this if your pages are brittle, like if you're working with a vintage magazine page, because sometimes like the pull of the glue stick, the paper can't hold up to. Okay. So let's put this one down right about there. And another neat thing about this book is that it has perforated pages. So if I ever want to just take out a page, I can. No harm, no foul. Okay, and then I was gonna do like that, and then I feel like maybe we should, I feel like that's kind of cool. Or should it overlap? Maybe it should ever so slightly overlap. All right, we'll start with that and then go see where we get. If you are part of my Whatnot crew or you're not, I have a show tomorrow, so that's really fun. Oh, actually, you know, if it's coming out, so this video will actually be out tomorrow, so my show will be today if you're watching this. It'll be on Monday. I'm actually doing a little craft room clear out right now because I'm trying to get to my 1K sales on Whatnot. And then 2, I just have a lot of stuff, and I was like, why don't I share with my Whatnot friends all of my goodies that I know I'm never going to have time or resources to use. And yeah, so that's what I'm doing. So it'll be fun. It'll be very fun. Low prices because I'm just trying to like get things out so I can make room for new things. But I'm also trying to declutter so that way I have a little more thinking power when it comes to me actually creating. I feel like that's always been a struggle, is I always have so many things, which is I'm blessed with that and I appreciate it and I'm very thankful. But sometimes like I need to kind of shed so I can be creative with the things that I have. Um, so that's what I'm doing. That's the plan. I hope you guys have a wonderful week since this will come out on Monday. I am actually off on Mondays, thank goodness, on my job, but I work for the rest of the week, so I'll probably, besides my show, be getting some things done tomorrow to get ready for my work week. Are y'all like that? Put in the comments if you are a working person and, you know, you work during the week or whenever you work, do you feel like you need to prep for work, or do you just kind of, you're like, whatever, I'll figure it out. I'll see what's clean in my closet, or, you know, I'll figure it out the morning of to take what I'm going to take for lunch. Like, I feel like I used to be that way and now not so much. So, okay, so that's the next page, which I really love. It's just kind of simple. And I'm leaving this blank because I could put a quote or something, or like maybe another picture I really like, or a sticker or something. So you don't have to fill up, you don't have to fill up your pages completely. I feel like as you're doing your glue booking, you can just put down a few pictures that you like and then leave space for you to grow in. So okay, we did a spread together. That's fun. So let's do another page. I'll do a few with y'all. Just, so that way you get some good glue booking time in. I know I don't do too many of these, so. Okay, so this one I think I'm going to do a mixture of fun images and like actual ideas. And I actually have, let's see, I have a stack of things I have not cut out yet, of course. Oh yeah, I thought this was so awesome. So these are actually like paper dresses that have been fused to make them more stable. Not for like wearing, but just for fun or for art, but still. And look at this one. I don't know if you can see that. Look at that. Isn't that crazy cool? Look at the butterfly in the middle. So very talented. And it actually tells you kind of how you can replicate that. I mean, I won't do that. And then I thought this was really cool too. Like the paper or whatever, people always try and do the recycled like wear. I think that's cool. I liked this little just art piece. I thought that was really fun and colorful. Oh my gosh, yes, in the test tube book. Okay, I want to put this one down because I was enamored when I saw this. So there's so many goodies in here. This might be a long video. Alrighty. So we're going to do this. I think we're going to do this one over 2 spreads. So I'm going to do a background for these with just some fun images. We might continue on this little thing here. And then I have like, I kind of just want it to be not super, maybe we'll go like that. Okay, perfect. So I'm just going to glue those down. Those are our background images, and then we're going to fill in with our actual idea. Has anyone been watching anything good lately? I actually have been, or not have been, but I watched the first episode of that Fallout series. So if y'all don't know, I like to game. Just a little bit, not, when a good game comes out that I'm interested in, then I can literally sit there and, this is exaggerating, but not take a shower for 2 days and eat Cheetos and be in my pajamas and play a video game. Like, I get sucked in. So it's a little dangerous if I start playing video games, because then, I don't get the house clean. My husband helps, but we try and be equal about our chores. And I definitely don't pull my weight if I if I'm like, do you just want to like, get some food? Because usually I'm the one that cooks, which is fine because I love to cook. And I love that my husband loves my cooking, but it's like those days I'm like, I don't really feel like cooking because I just want to sit there and play video games all day. But anyways, so there's a game. It's called Fallout, and it's like a apocalyptic, universe like after the nuclear blast and stuff. Like, and there's a pretty big following for it. It's been around for a while. There's a few different releases, like different versions of the same kind of series. And I haven't played all of them completely, but I have like played all of them a little bit, except for Fallout New Vegas. That was one I had completed. But their storylines are very great, and they came out recently with the series, a Fallout series. So I've been getting back into gaming, but since I've already played the game, I'm not as like addicted to it. I can just walk away from it at any time. Um, so I feel like that's kind of what I've been doing recently with my spare time, besides my whatnot and working and everything. So, but it's been fun to get back into gaming a little bit. I like it. Okay, so I like that right there. I mean, look at this. Isn't that cool? That's like a test tube. I am just so like enamored. How do people come up with these? See, this is the problem. Is like things like this, you see how it uses like hardware and fibers and, paper craft stuff. Then I'm like, okay, well, I need to collect all the things so I can make things like this. Like, I'd have to have a warehouse. So, I don't know. I feel like I feel like I already am blessed with a bunch of craft supplies, and I don't need to start a journey in like fiber arts or anything. I love fiber arts, and I'd love to like learn how to sew, on my sewing machine and stuff, but I just feel like it's a dangerous thought to pick up another hobby or craft. Especially when I've invested so much in the one I have now that I still love. So I'll let there be other fiber art enthusiasts and I can appreciate their work. Let me know in the comments what's one thing that you've wanted to learn but you've kind of been like, I probably shouldn't go down that road for whatever reason. Okay, like that right there, I think. But I'm not done. I still have a few more pages. So I feel like, see, I love how they show, this is by Tamara Bastone. Very cool. Thank you, Tamara, for your amazing ideas. And I don't know, I probably won't cut, I'm just going to cut through this little piece just to save some room. I don't know what this is. What is that? Look at the stars. Oh, okay. So this is actually a scroll that they tucked into the test tube. Oh my goodness. Ah, my heart. People are so creative. That's so awesome. Okay. And maybe this will give you ideas. Maybe you're like, okay, well now I want to make a test tube book. Then you can pause this video and take a long look at what I'm cutting out. Okay. Look at that. That is so cool. So for now, we'll just put that. And then it tells you, like, see, I don't know if I need like all the stitching and everything. I'm just trying to see what's going on here. How are they doing that? That's so cool. I think I'm gonna cut this one out. And since it's a glue book, you really don't have to like you know, unless you love fussy cutting, then go knock yourself out. But one, I'm not trying to have this take a million hours, but two, I am not the biggest fan of fussy cutting, so for me, like, that takes the enjoyment out of takes the enjoyment out of it. Okay, so I have the test tubes, and I think this is cool because then it kind of shows, we'll do this too. It kind of shows the, geez, can't get my words out. It just kind of shows, you know, like how to do the different twists and stuff. And I'm guessing that's wire that they used. So, all right. And then we can put this one like right here, maybe. Oh, I love it. It's turning out so well. Okay. All right. So let's go ahead and glue these down. This is fun. And this one I'll probably have to look at a little bit more, and then I'll write my notes in of what I want to highlight about either this project or maybe materials I might need or something. Okay, perfect. Next we'll do this one. But I hope y'all are getting some ideas with me rambling and gluing paper to, if anything, I mean, try out a different paper medium. Like, I thought this was neat that I was like, a black journal, like a black paper journal. That would be so cool. So there we go. But you could do this for anything. Like, if your passion is food, you could do like a food magazine, or not a food magazine, a food glue book where it has like different inspiring recipes or just pictures of beautiful food, or plating, or, you know, table setting, whatever. Like, should I think I just like it flat and straight like that. And then, yeah, this is so cool. Again, just the tags. I mean, those tags are definitely coffee dyed, which is in itself an expert, a level expert. Oh my goodness. I'll have to show y'all. So before I get off, I'll show you because I have them right there. I can see them. The other day, I decided to do some coffee dyeing for some paper. I ran out a while back on my coffee dyed paper, but this time there's someone on Whatnot, and she makes the most beautiful, and I mean beautiful, coffee dyed paper, but she does it with lace, like a lace tablecloth, like a vinyl one. So, you know, the coffee doesn't stain it because you can wash it off, and she can use it over and over again. But she has it, I mean, literally down to a science or something, because her pages are just gorgeous, like stunning and absolutely gorgeous. And so I thought, well, you know, I picked up some, I found some fabulous vinyl tablecloths, or not tablecloths, placemats at the thrift store. And I was like, today's the day, I'm gonna do it. You know, it can't be that hard. Well, I did it, and it just, it turned out not how I expected. And so then I got mad, and I was like, you know what? No, I'm going to figure this out. And I still need to figure it out, but I'll show you really quick. So it just was splotchy in some areas, and hers are just very like crisp, and, you know, the detail in them, you can see everything. So this is how it turned out. It's not, you know, it's not that bad. It smells like coffee, and I added a little vanilla to the coffee solution that I use, so it smells like vanilla coffee. But it just kind of got a little muddy in the design. This was supposed to be like a rose in the middle, and there's supposed to be like florals, but it just didn't take very well. So I'm going to give it another go. But if anyone has experience with doing coffee dyeing, trying to make a pattern with your coffee dye, no pressure, let me know. Let me know what I'm doing wrong, because I just can't figure it out. So But I will keep trying because I'm determined, but this is what I got. So anyways, okay. So we made our next spread, which I absolutely love. I love that it's a 2-page spread. That's a really good idea. So let's move on to the next one here. And this one might be our last one. So let me pick out something that I really, really want to put in here. Like, see, I think these are cute, but I would never make anything like that. So those are just kind of like inspiration. This is also an inspiration one. This is a little of both. Because I could do something like PC like this, you know, where I could make a collage board and then I could turn it into a little dress or something. I actually have a project I need to work on that actually reminds me. So maybe I'll do something like that. So this is a contender. We'll set this right here. Okay, we have the fabric book, which I just loved how this is. I thought it was beautiful with all the fabric pages. That would be a lot of work for me because I'm very inexperienced with fabric. So I'll set that there. Oh, I picked this because I liked the artisans. And this is from this magazine, Cloth, Paper, Scissors. If you see that magazine, so many good mixed media things. I highly recommend picking it up. And then I liked this out of print. Thought that was cool. Ooh, this one was a good one. So I don't have the other half, but it's a, I think it's a watercolor maybe. I'm not sure. Some sort of ink and pen maybe. But I loved the frame. How it's all sewn little paper bits. Isn't that amazing? Oh, and then this is just great. This whole assemblage piece here. How funky is that? Oh, and I liked her story. Okay, so I think what I'm going to do, I read her story. Her name is Daniela. I think it's Daniela. That just sounds weird to me. Wolf. I liked her story. She seems very like a whimsical, wonderful person. And then I just thought that was beautiful. Isn't that gorgeous? Look at that. Okay, so I think I'm going to do this one. And what if I put, I think I want to put this here with it. And okay, we'll go for that for now. And let me just thumb through these pages that I have to see if there's anything. Maybe we'll do that one. Okay. So I have a few little things here. Alright, I like this one. I feel like it should be like this so you can read it. So maybe somewhere like that. Okay. And then I need to cut this one out. Okay. If I'm ever quiet, it just means I'm focusing. Do you do that? I get so quiet. Okay. There we go. Out of print. Very cute. And you can even use like these. What if we did that? Okay, let's try it out. So I'm going to cut these little edge pieces off as best as I can. I'm not good at cutting things. I always cut not in a straight line, because why would you? No, I'm kidding. It would be nice if I could cut in a straight line, if I'm being honest. Okay, so we could put this as like a border. Oh, it's not quite. I mean, whatever. It doesn't have to be. You know what I could do? I have an idea. All right, where's my glue book? We're just going to go for it. Hope for the best here. Okay. Just gonna chop some pieces. Alright, so now we're just gonna glue the corner here. Trying to get it pretty close to the edge so it looks like an edge piece. But then we're gonna take our this, and I think I'm just gonna piece it together and it'll just look the way it looks. And sometimes too, if you have small pieces, you can just rub them over the top of your glue instead of you know, flipping it over and getting glue everywhere. Okay. Perfect. Look at how cute that is. Oh my goodness. Okay, I love it. Let's do the next one. And then I'm actually going to cut this thicker one so we can have variation in size, because I think that'll make it fun. Okay. Oh. So again, just putting some glue down. Make sure you get the edges really well. Over time, you know, it might peel up a little bit, and that's okay. Perfect. So now we have that. Let's go to a thinner piece. Right? I guess this is my last thin piece. I will say one thing I don't really like is having glue on my fingers. Which is strange because I like to craft, but you know. Okay. Oh, it's looking good so far. And if you can put contrasting colors, I think that would make it oh. Sorry. I think that would make it pop a little more. There we go. Look at how good that looks. I love it. All right, so let's cut out a little more here because I am, well, that one's a little thin, I guess. We'll just cut it like that. And then this one can have jagged edges and it'll be fine. I'm making for dinner tonight hot dogs. My husband and I have been trying to eat better. He's a lot better at it than I am. I just don't have any self-control. I just love food. I don't know. Is anyone else like that? Or is it just me? Maybe it's like a weird addiction thing. I don't know. I just love food. But he's been so good about like working out and stuff, and I'm really proud of him. But he was like, you know, I really want hot dogs, but I know they're not great for you. So we actually found these hot dogs that are like nitrate and nitrite free, that we're going to try out. So I have high hopes because I was like, a hot dog's a hot dog. I bet it'll be delicious. So we'll see. But I think it'll be good. All right, and I'm going to cut this other little arrow here. Okay. This one will be a longer piece. That's okay. Oh, a little glue bit. I will say the only thing is like the black paper is a little unforgiving if you get glue on a spot that's not intended to be glued. But that's, you know, that's the way it goes. I had to pick the different colored paper, but I actually really like it. I think it makes the images pop out more. Okay. And last one. I don't know if I'll do that to both sides. That was a lot. A lot for a glue book, but So whatever you want to make it. So, and I like how it turned out. So there we go. I have a little border right here. So now let's go ahead and how to print. I don't need this one. I was looking at the back there. Maybe we'll put this some other way. I don't know. I like that right there. And I'm going to cut out these little dresses. So very cute. Oh my goodness. All right, and maybe we'll go like that. I kind of like that. And then I can put something on the bottom here. Okay, so let's glue this big one down. This one has some glue on it. All right. And then I'll put it probably like right there. Beautiful. And then let's put our, I love that. Okay. Out of print. So pretty. Okay, so there we go. So far, I think it looks amazing. I might see what I can do with, oh, you know what? I could just put this at the bottom. Here, let me clean up my area. Otherwise, you just drown in paper clippings. All right. I'm just gonna round it here. Okay. Found paper dresses. And that can go at the bottom. I love it. Okay. It looks very fashionable. There we go. Perfect. And then I am going to cut this one out because I love the botanicals at the bottom. And you can tell, look, that's an envelope. Isn't that so freaking cool? I absolutely love it. Okay. All right, so we have the next one, which is the big one. And let's see. I feel like I don't feel like this is working anymore, so I'm just going to remove that. But we have this here, and I kind of just want to keep it all the same. Maybe we could do like a pretty palette or something. Little handbag. Ooh, this is a good one. You're the, yes, okay. Yes, okay. I figured it out. So I think I might do that there, and then put this right here. And then we might do, what do we think? I like that. I think that's super cute. And then I'll hold it up so there's no glare or anything once I glue it down. So let's get started. Okay, we need to glue down this one first. It always helps to plan out your page if you're going to be layering, so that way you know which one to glue down first. I can't tell you how many times I've done that, and then I'm like, oh, I shouldn't have done that. Oh no. Okay. So let's glue this one first. And you don't have to just use magazines. So if you have like, you know, sometimes you get those little, they're like idea books. If you don't want to like rip up your book, you know, if you want to keep it, or maybe you're like, I just like this one idea and maybe I want to donate it and not rip out the page, you could definitely just like photocopy it. If you have like a copier, and then use your photocopy to put in your glue book. And then, you know, you can donate your book or give it to your friend or whatever if you're done with it. So that way you still have the idea, but you're not like hurting the book in any way. Okay. And then that way too, I leave a little room for some writing space in case I want to write any notes about, you know, which I already have a note I think I'm going to go ahead and write because it popped in my head. And so I recently made these journals that were, what are they called? Sewing patterns. Like the covers were made out of sewing patterns. And a lot of vintage sewing patterns are not very strong. So what I did is I backed it onto some, was it wax paper, I think? Oh, freezer paper. And I ironed over it and then cut it off of the freezer paper. So it was backed with freezer paper, but it was a lot more sturdy. So I think I might try to do something like this. That's like a smaller scale, that's more collage based. And then, you know, once I have it all pieced together, I could iron it all on on the freezer paper like I did the sewing pattern, and then cut it and pleat it like this person did. Just an idea. That's what I'm thinking of. But it's exciting. Like, it's getting my brain going. So I'm going to go ahead and actually write that down. Okay. So I was going to write, we'll write it right here. Use freezer paper to back collage and provide sturdiness, if that's a word, to project. Perfect. And then just because I feel like it, we'll do a little heart. All right, so let's go through and look at what we've created today. I hope you guys have gotten some really good ideas. Maybe you'll start looking for some craft magazines when you're out on your glue book hunt. So these were the ones that I did not do with you. We're just flipping through here. Very, very neat though. Oh no. Oh, okay, that's why. Let me repin her. Okay, perfect. There we go. And then we have this one we did do together. Zoom out just a little bit. Sorry, my see my arm, my little phone arm. So this one we did do together. It's super, super cool. I absolutely love it with the house books. And then, you know, we have a cute little creative page, inspirational page, if you will. And you could take pictures of your projects and put them in here too. So, and then we have our double idea page. So this one took up 2 pages, but very, very neat. The test tube book. I like it. I'm trying to like get the glare. Hopefully, there we go. Isn't that so cool? I think that's really neat. And then we did this page. So this page, I might go back and add a border. I'm not sure yet. But we did the out of print, and then we have like the little dresses, found paper dresses, and we did the border. And then we have the bigger dress, you are the life to my heart and soul. Some cute colors. These kind of match here, so I really liked that. And then my little idea. So very, very neat. I just want to say thank you guys so much for supporting me. If you liked this video, please give it a like so I know that you liked it. And don't forget to follow me. I do release videos on a sporadic occasion, but they're always a lot of fun when I do release one. So give me a follow. And with that, guys, I hope you have a wonderful day and stay crafty. Bye.